on Meet Me Outside, and you're watching It's Good in the Woods, baby.
Is that on?
Is it?
Howdy homies, what's going on? We've got a fun one in store this weekend. It's Good in the Woods turns 3 today. Can't even believe it, time flies. And to celebrate the occasion, I'm heading right back to the very first trail that I made my very first video on. So this is going to be a lot of fun. I'm really looking forward to it. If all goes well, we have 2 nights of camping, my buddy Craig and I.
Hi.
We're going to hike in a few miles on the Appalachian Trail. We're going to do some hot tenting. I've got a brand new hot tent that I'm trying out for the first time, the Seek Outside Cimarron. I'm super excited about that, and I'm just really pumped up for this weekend. So, it's Good in the Woods, 3 years old, birthday weekend. Here we go. Found it. We made it to the pond.
Yahoo.
Now we're
Beautiful
thinking about walking across it and trying to find the inlet and hoping and praying that there's some open water for us this weekend. Or we're melting snow.
Yeah.
Because I only brought a liter.
Me as well, 1 liter.
You guys know Craig, right? Of course you do. He changed his channel name
Yeah.
to Meet Me Outside. That sounds aggressive. When I grew up, them were fighting words.
Yeah, well, I'm not aggressive, so
Yeah.
it's all right.
It's all in the delivery. Meet me outside, motherfucker.
Man, is that gorgeous.
Yeah,
So
let me
lucky.
turn you around. So you don't want to hear me talk. You want to see this. Look what we just found. Nice little camp spot right here. Fire ring and everything. With some room way up and back for some more tents. Got some nice pressure treated wood to cook some food on right here. Yeah. Sweet. Looks like it goes back in there quite a ways. Well, Craig and I walked around the pond a little bit looking for another spot that was suitable to camp, somewhere tucked away in the woods, but ultimately decided that we were better off here at the campsite. Having an established fire pit is nice in an area like this. So we're just gonna roll with it. We're gonna get camp set up and then go look for some wood. No rush, we're here for 2 nights. So my tent is going right here. Right here. I've already made a pole out of some blowdowns, so I'm gonna get setting it up. Oh, yeah. What a spot to have all to ourselves. With any luck, if all goes well tomorrow, we're heading right up there. Yeah. Got a nice little stash of some good, dry, dead hardwood. That'll be for the wood stoves. That's perfect.
Oh, yeah.
It is windy. Pretty wild out there. Good morning, everyone. Last night was windy. That wind was ripping all night long. It started to calm down early this morning, and now it's nice and calm. It's cold. It's about 5 degrees right now. It was roughly 3 degrees when I woke up. I had a good night's sleep. I woke up every now and then because of the wind, and other than that, I slept really well. Slept until 7 o'clock. Had a nice leisurely morning, some tea and some breakfast. Nice hot breakfast. That was delicious. And now I'm going to start looking for some water. So that's where we're at. I'm going to put on my snowshoes and I'm going to go find some water. What a gorgeous morning. This is just fantastic. It's cold, brisk, but nice and calm, clear. And I'm enjoying myself. First night in the tent was a success. I held up to the wind, and that's good because it was windy. Yesterday, as we were exploring the area, I noticed a spot off in the woods that looked like it had potential for running water. And today, this requires further investigation, because walking back and forth across the pond to get water is a lot easier than melting snow. Yesterday, I didn't drink enough water, and I knew it. And today, as I walk across this pond looking for water, the first signs of a headache have already started to present themselves. I'm going to follow this little stream up a little bit, see if I can't find a slightly better spot. There's some running water right there.
Hi, I'm Craig from Meet Me Outside, and you're watching It's Good in the Woods, baby.
Is that on?
Is it?
It's actually pretty good. Kind of sour. I like it. It's turning into a sour apple slushy. Mmm, yummy. Shortly after getting some water, Craig ended up getting his foot wet and his boot soaked. The combination of my growing headache and Craig's wet boot was enough for us to give up on our plans of hiking. Craig turned his focus towards drying out his boot, and I set about collecting and processing firewood. It's lunchtime. I've got the stove fired back up. I'm gonna have a nice hot lunch. I'm gonna have some ramen with some dehydrated chicken fajita mix that I made myself. Chicken, ground chicken, peppers, onions, garlic, seasoning, and some chicken wings. This is gonna be good. Smells amazing. Something about chicken wings out here was extra super delicious. That was incredible. Man, those were good. It's getting cold again. Getting cold. It hasn't risen above 18 degrees all day. The wind is kicking back up again, so it's feeling much colder than that. Oh, I'm stuffed. That was a fantastic lunch. Now I'm gonna go get some water. There's gonna be multiple water trips tonight. Water and wood. Those are the two missions. At this point, I had already taken an ibuprofen, and with all the water that I was drinking, I just could not make up for the deficit. My headache just continued to get worse with time. The wind had kicked back up as well. Rather than stand outside in the cold and the wind with a headache, I opted to call it early. With that, I crawled back into my tent, and I was asleep before the sun went down. Good morning. I slept for about 13 hours last night. That's crazy. We woke up once at about 1:30 listening to some owls, which is really cool, and then just passed right back out. Nuts. I haven't slept that long in a really long time, but apparently I needed it. I'm happy to report that I don't have a headache, so that's really good. I was pretty concerned about that last night. That headache was raging. Definitely a dehydration headache. But I'm feeling top notch this morning. It's kind of unfortunate that we have to pack up and get out of here, because it's dead calm, no wind at all, and it's supposed to get up to almost 50 degrees today. Be a beautiful day to be here, but we can't be. It's been a really windy weekend, and the tent has held up very well. I'm pretty happy with it, very happy with it, as a matter of fact. The weight to space ratio of this tent is awesome. It's got about 94 square feet of floor space, a 6-foot peak height, and it weighs 2.7 pounds without the pole. I made the pole, didn't hike one in, so that's nice. Good way to save a pound right there. And I hated to just lay down so early last night, especially with Craig here. I felt kind of bad. And with the combination of a pounding headache and pounding wind, I didn't really feel like standing around a fire cooking. It would have been tough and it just would have been miserable. But sometimes you just need to listen to your body and do what it tells you. And it was telling me to go get some rest. And I'm glad that I did. I should have drank more water the first day. I think that's where the issues started stemming from. That first day, we hiked in about 2.5 miles and set up camp and did everything we needed to do. And I only drank about 1.5 liters of water. So I don't think that was enough. And that set the ball in motion to give me the headache the next day. Now, before we leave, I'm going to fry up some fish. Some haddock fillets that my cousin caught this last season. Haddock, bannock, seasonings, coconut oil. Oh, this is going to be incredible. Craig woke up early this morning and caught us a fresh haddock. We're going to fry that sucker up in coconut oil.
Yeah, I'm surprised to get a haddock in a small lake.
How'd it fight?
It was kind of lethargic.
Yeah, probably cold.
So
Oh, look at that. This is going to be good.
So
Yeah. What a treat. To a good weekend right here.
Fuck that. Yeah, man.
Good way to close it out.
I don't want to drop any.
Alright guys, it's 11 o'clock and we're all packed up and ready to head out. It's been a really enjoyable morning. It's quite nice. It's probably the nicest stretch of weather we've had the whole time we've been here, which makes it kind of hard to leave. But I'm thankful for the good morning because last night was rough. That headache really sucked. Now on the way in here, my pack weight was 36 pounds, minus the snowshoes. So that was food, water, all the equipment, my chair, everything. 36 pounds. And I managed to fit it all into a 40-liter backpack. Not bad for a hot tent trip. So this is the conclusion of another fantastic fun adventure, and Craig, it's been a pleasure as always. We've got a little over 2 miles walking out of here, and then it's back to the trucks and back into civilization. So thanks for joining me. This was a great time. I appreciate your time. It's always a good time hanging out with Craig, so check out his channel. Meet me outside. Pow! And I'll see you guys later. It's kind of sad to leave, but leave we must. Well, the next group of people that comes to this campsite, they're going to be coming into a really nice situation.
Till next time, folks.